Welcome, welcome everyone to this new moon in Virgo. Oh my lord, and we've got a partial solar eclipse too. So this is potent, potent good stuff. And I wanted to work with my old deck, which is there's two stacks of them in there, but this is the, let's see, because the box is no longer the Robin Wood Tarot. Robin Wood Tarot. So I've got the two little booklets here, but we're going to work with the Robin Wood, and I'm feeling good about pulling 6 of those. And then I also want to work with the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Okay, the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and I had this was tucked in the book, so I guess I'll read it because it's about peace. This is a little affirmation, or if you have a candle you'd like to light for peace. um, May my mind, heart, and soul reach a state of perfect serenity. May all my thoughts and actions reflect my pursuit of a peaceful and tranquil existence. Okay, and this candle was made with myrrh, ginger root, vanilla, clove, and caraway seed, and it was a dark green color. Okay, I figured dark green for peace. It was in this book, and we're going to read for the earth sign of Virgo, and I'm looking forward to that. So put the little peace sign in here. Yes. Okay, so we're bringing out the hidden realms. And then I have Archangel Michael. I'd like to pull 2 of his cards. Look at the back, I just saw it, sense of humor. So let's see how this reading goes for this new moon in Virgo. But I had to bring out, because honestly, I've got my little pocket astrologer here, people. Works, it works. But here we have this Virgo eclipse here, new moon, and then we're coming on the 23rd for the sun enters Libra for the autumn equinox there. So, definitely want to work. I think that's the Maven. So, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. And then we've got an Aries lunar eclipse, harvest moon, full moon for the 27th date of September. And it's so cool about the Virgo new moon, because happy birthday to any Virgos, especially if your birthday is this weekend, right? We've got this new moon energies, and you're all about that I analyze. And the cool thing too is that your ruling planet is Mercury, and the tarot card for Mercury is the Magician. Okay, and we've been talking about that, and Mercury's all about that speed and communication, and Mercury's the messenger of the gods. He wears that helmet, that winged helmet. But no doubt, you guys are the way you are, critical, methodical, analytical. And they say the Virgos is the virgin, and some people say that it's idealizes the Virgin Mary too. So it's just, we learn something every day. You can take it or leave it. But for this new moon, I would most definitely work on the energies that are here for the Virgos, and your tarot card is the Hermit. Your tarot wisdom is the Hermit. And most definitely, this is a wonderful time, and we've been talking about this for everybody, is to go within and to unclutter and get things going on for uncluttering and really get organized, because this is going to take us, you know, into 2016 for sure. And we've been talking about that too, but we got to get, organized. And it's, for some of you who've been moving like myself, it's hard to, try to move and then you got to move again. But now, if you're settling in, just tidy up, get your, priorities straight for like what you think you want out of your life. Okay, be it, call it life purpose or call it your soul intentions, what it is, because it can manifest for you. That's pretty much what is happening right here with all these alignments. And then at the end of this month, we got that Aries full moon. It's all about that chart, and we'll talk more about that. But it's super powerful. So this September month, super powerful, and we like to harness the energies on this channel. So that's what we're gonna try to do. And let's see what the we divinate with the cards. And I'm interested myself. So let's begin the reading. And like I mentioned, I'm gonna pull out 6 cards here of the Robinwood, and this is a double deck, okay? Because for some of you who are new to my channel, and thank you for all the new subscribers. Wow, I just, I love to write to everyone and say thank you, but it's like, oh my goodness, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm thanking you on the air here. Thank you kindly, really. I'll try to get onto it, but I'm enjoying it, and we'll see what it continues, because I got another reading to set up, I think. But we'll get to that maybe next month. But yes, thank you for watching my videos and commenting and subscribing, because I do appreciate it. Okay, and we'd like to start off just a little, getting comfortable, deep breathe, and whatever's on your mind, put it out there. But for all of us, it's a great time, to start those new beginnings, and usually means finally saying, I'm going to do what I've been wanting to do. Okay? And can we believe it's September already? And this year's flying by. So let's just get into 2016 already. And we can start as of this new moon will propel us to, to, to make it grandiose for ourselves. Okay. Exhale slowly. And this card, I'm just putting this to the side because I didn't pick that card, but I want to see what card that is. I felt something it wanted to say hello. Okay, so we have 6 cards of the Robinwood Tarot, and then I will pull 3 of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And yes, with the autumn equinox here also for us in the northern hemisphere, it's all power day there. Okay, my dears, and we have 9 cards on the table. Yes, we do. Put a little starfish there for them. Okay, so let's see, and we have Archangel Michael still to come, and this little card here at the end. All right, let's see what continues. We'll pull up the first card. All right, well, there we are. We've been through some, uh, travels in the respect mentally things. This is a sword sign, so we're thinking about our thoughts, uh, our mental ways, how it's been going for us. But definitely on 6 is that harmonizing number. So we're getting on track of where we need to go. Okay, and you can see that their spirit is behind, with us. We've chosen to go the spiritual path, and I know it might be a little hard to see, but in this little corner there's a star. Like, you know, just look up to the stars and have that hope and faith and persistence, that patience, because like they say, the rainbow's around the corner there. But yes, so you see Okay, he's been through some of them, but he's on that 6 harmonizing, but he's got spirit with him. Okay, so mentally his thoughts are being guided via the divine, and it looks like to a positive location. Okay, and here we have another one who is kind of in the not sure where I'm going mode still, with the 7 of Cups. This is a sevens are about change, but it's also spiritual numbers. So again, we have spirit with us. Okay, we've got spirit again, but we're thinking, and our emotions are, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Which which one? But with spirit, you could do all of it. If you get that clarity, and that's why this new moon in Virgo is a perfect time. Get grounded, think positive, and pick something here. Finalize your thoughts. But I mean, some of us are a little farther than ahead. If you're new to these kind of spiritual videos, then you're just starting. But what a way to start when you're on this momentum, all this energy. Okay, this is truly a momentous time here. And here we have the 2 of Coins, showing that this is how we can balance. 2 is about that balance, but it's also partnership. Again, partnership with the divine. See, he's up in the cosmic sky. And we have another bird flying by. Well, here we've got, so birds are sort of a theme with the divine here, and it's the swan. And so you see, we've got the divine in the boat saying, just follow, follow, and then look, the divine also with the balance card up in the cosmic, and there's more swans. Okay, so it's all about beauty. So it's okay if your mind's up in the clouds, but no, now it's time to decide a spiritual path. Okay, and with that spiritual path, it's evident that the divine will bring abundance, coin will come, pentacles, earth sign also. Okay, so just be patient with yourselves, but sign up with the divine, because they're talking to us, no doubt. They really are. Okay, and here we have the 5 of Wands. So, some of us are still in that challenge mode, being challenged either by others, which is always a pain, but then again, sometimes we can create our own issues. So if some of us are here, just know that we can still move forward. You can see the movement is forward, even in the 2 of Coins here. Okay, he's in the trapeze, but he's moving forward. Okay, and so this is the guidance of the divine there, the spiritual guidance. So if some of you are here, which we're always there. I mean, this doesn't go away. This is why the tarot is interesting, because sometimes it's like that. Wheel of Fortune card number 10, Major Arcana. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but we can always maneuver ourselves to get out of our ruts. Okay, so just stay strong. If this is obstacles of others, or obstacle with your own self-sabotaging yourself, then we really reflect, and this Virgo new moon is the perfect time to go in. As the trump card, you are the tarot card, the Hermit. Go within, the inner guidance. It's all about your intuition now. Okay, you have to trust your intuition. You have to. It doesn't matter what sign you are. You really have to now flow that, because you're born with intuition too. And some things I read, some of us, we're just, our memories kind of erased, and it could be because I can remember what I did yesterday. Ooh, and look, we have here the High Priestess came through for her moon luna. Of course she would. How perfect is this? Ah, I love her too, her energy. She's all about that spirit energy. Yes, she is. That's what she does. She tries to teach us and remind us, I am the light in the darkness. And her high priestess teaches all that. But how cool is that? Oh God, the mysteries behind this new moon is for you all to unfold. You can do this, people. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, let me just pick up all the cards and we'll see what comes through. But she's bringing her occult wisdom. She's also saying this new moon, go for it. No doubt about it. And look who we have. The King of Earth himself has come to say hello. Have a little meet and greet with everybody. I just think it's so fun. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. That's awesome. That's cool because, this is, people always wonder about the money. But again, I believe that, if you line up with the divine, then everything will come together, and that be money or, you know, I think I don't try to use the word money a lot, but abundance is the word, I prefer. But yes, I mean, just even to have gotten a raise to be able to pay your rent better, things like that. It's just, just keep putting a foot forward, even if it's baby steps, okay, towards what you want to achieve, because it's here for us. It really is. And that's kind of cool that the king has come through. Yeah, because this deck, he doesn't come out too much for me out of this deck. So it's nice to see him represent the earth, and I like it. I like it. Well, let's see what. Oh, Gaia's garden. Here we go. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Boy, that's apropos too. But look at that. We have Mother Earth herself come through. And she's talking about the same thing here, the abundance. Abundance. Abundance is here for us. And the high priestess is all about that. You know, we in ancient times especially, they had to, the moon was everything. Seamanship, planting crops, everything was on a lunar cycle. So here we are, embracing this earth sign of Virgo for this new moon, no matter, what sign you are. um, embrace it, because look, even Gaia's here saying the resources are available. Okay, all of us, that triple energy, right? It's just earth, air, fire, water. It's like triple powered. Let's say, not, what am I trying to say? Not triple energy, it's like cubed to the cube, exponentially, right? Wonderful. Gaia's garden has come out. So just, stay strong. Just keep going, moving forward, moving forward. The arrow master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. Wow, that's kind of serious business right here. But this is what they want for us again also. You know, we just gotta go with our intentions, and these new moons are always about new beginnings. Okay, so put it out there. Put it out there. Say, this time next year I'm going to, be doing this. Write it down, journal it, because then they know you want it. And some of you are born to do certain things, my friends, no doubt about it. We all have a mission here. And the Eagle King has arrived. Wow, the big picture, angelic help. Wow, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Let's read about the Eagle King right this moment, actually, because I just find him fascinating, because I know he's a wonderful card to get out of this deck. So let's read about the Eagle King. The big picture, angelic help. The Eagle King is a sign that your highest destiny is within reach. Isn't this wonderful, my dears? You're on the right path now, even if you can't see where you're going. The Eagle King soars high above the mountains and valleys of life, and is able to see the big picture when you seem to be lost in a bit of a fog. Wow, isn't that crazy? And look, we even had the little lost in a bit of a fog, right? So most definitely, okay. And some of us can, Could be that, lost in our own fog, challenging our own brains, okay? Which way do I go? So whether it's others or obstacles that you're placing, let's pay attention to what the Eagle King has to say, okay? The Eagle King soars high above the mountains and valleys of life and is able to see the big picture when you seem to be lost in a bit of a fog. He makes a formidable ally as he takes your prayers up toward the sun and releases them to the divine. Okay? They will be answered for the highest good of all. It's a fortunate omen when the Eagle King decides to be your ally. Wonderful. Oh, I love it. I love it because I knew this was a nice card, a very positive, uplifting card. You can see the eagle in the image there. He's got his totem animal, and what animal to have as a totem messenger is an bald eagle. Oh, yes, sir. Angelic realm. So you see, they're here. They're here for us, my friends. They totally are. You know, angelic realm. Spirit's in the house. Okay, spirit is in the house. Spirit is in the house. Well, I have to read about Gaia's garden. Definitely got to read about Gaia's garden because we're all about, the Virgin's here supposed to help Gaia, right? That's what the Virgin does for Virgo. So let's read what this one means because I know this is a power player in this deck. Of course, it's Mother Earth herself. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. In Gaia's garden, you have everything you need to make your dreams come true. There is no shortage of anything, and you're constantly reminded of the law of supply. Gaia is the infinite spirit manifest in all tangible things. She represents the abundance of nature. When she comes to you, when she comes to you as your ally, she invites you to partake of all the blessings of life. There will always be enough for everyone. Success comes to you from the fruits of your intentions, and all is well with the world as a result. This is also a sign to remind you to give thanks and maintain an attitude of humility and gratitude as your greatest good now manifests for you. Gaia's gifts are sweeter when you share them with others. Beautiful, beautiful, okay? Well, hi, little Beachy. Hi, did you come to say hi? Yeah, 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 yeah. So how wonderful is that, my friends? Gaia's in the house. Again, so manifest with spirit, manifest with her, look up to the cosmos and talk. And let's read what the Arrow Master has to say now, because this wisdom is coming out really good because the intentions are to hit that mark. So of course we want this new moon to light those candles and make something happen for yourselves. No doubt. Put it out there. Put it out there. Even if it's like, Lord, guide me, guide me. I'll follow your guidance. If you're not certain, just follow the guidance. That'll be good. What, my baby? You want to lie down? Okay, so here we have the Arrow Master now. Hitting the mark, intention, detachment. The Arrow Master appears to help you target your intentions and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message is to be deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention and about aligning your intention with spirit. There we go, my friends. That's what we're talking about. Then let them fly on the wind, directed by the divine, until they reach your goal. Wow, isn't that so righteous? That's hitting the mark right there, hitting the target. The only way to hit the target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. You may think you may think it needs to veer a certain way to reach your goal, but in the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. The divine has its own idea of how the arrow flies and upon what wind it's carried. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot, you'll never score. This is a fortunate message as long as you remember the law of detachment. If you do, then be assured that you're right on point! Exclamation mark. Wow, how wonderful. How wonderful. Well, I'd say, well, go on, because the King of Pentacles has also arrived to say, listen, I will support you. You know, I can back you because I believe in your targeting, what you're doing. Okay. And we have the High Priestess herself here on board with Luna in the house, in the Virgo house. I love it. Virgo is my moon sign, so when the priestess comes through, I get kind of crazy. People forgive me, but so let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, if this new moon, this new moon's all about it, all about getting out there, you know, letting go of that old declutter, and start your new process. Start your new process for your regeneration of what you're going to be doing. You know, really, what you like, and work with the guidance, intuition. It has to be all coming from intuition. We're born with intuition, all of us. We've just somewhere get caught up not to believe in it, but we all do, all of us. You know, some of us more than others, yes, but we all have that gut feeling, and like tarot is a tool of, of intuition. It's a tool, but it's not, always go with your gut, what you think is the righteous, because that's, then it's you and the divine working together. Okay, Archangel Mike, I'm going to pick two cards for him as a pairing, because this reading has just, you know, signified what we're supposed to do. Oh, romance angels are helping you there. See, that's a fun. Oh God, we got two. We got two wild cards here. It's either detach from what no longer serves. Okay, let it go, let it go. Like that song, let it go. Right, bitchy's here again. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Did you eat? So detach from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowing that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. Okay, my dears, for any of you who are in here, struggling some, okay? Just give it to Archangel Michael, okay? He'll take care of it. Just say, I detach, but you got to work with him. Once you speak into the divine, he just can't say, I'll call you next Tuesday, okay? You're in. It's it's like one of those. Once you're in, you know, you got to work with him. Work with him, but look what they're offering, and don't worry. See, the divine, the spirit is right there, right behind you. Can you see him rowing in the back there? In the invisible spirit. But don't worry. Don't worry if your head's in the clouds right now, because they're there for us. The Eagle King and the Gaia. My. Just keep floating, people, okay? Keep hitting your target, because they want it for you. They want this for us. Yes, they do. And the romance angels are here. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. Well, there you go, my dears. You see, and that's what this soulmate twin flame scenario is, that the heavens has divinely sent you your mate to your soul. And so if you follow divine guidance, work with the divine spirits in the house, you just really got to pray, pray. And but look what they'll bring, the angels do. And this is Archangel Michael saying it in his deck. Okay, there you go. So just align with the divine, my friends. Align with the divine. Align with Luna. Okay? Put your intentions out there. This is strong. This whole September month is blowing up, blowing up. Wonderful. Oh, and we have one more card here. I forgot. Let's see. Oh, this is a super card. This is number 7. Stand your ground. 7 of Wands. Spiritual number. Another spiritual number came through here. Stand your ground, my friends. Okay? Stand your ground. And this card has got, this is a, I always felt this card was like a guide to me. Uh, uh, yeah, so stand your ground. When he came through right now, I'm just like, yep, that's stand your ground. The divine spirit's with you. Okay? Remember, the earth, the earth for Virgo, earth sign, it represents your body. Okay? So stand your ground, my friend. And for everybody, if you're going through something, contemplate it well and know the angelic realm's with us. And so is Goddess Luna, traveling around the Virgo constellation. Ciao, my friends. I love you all. Really take advantage. Go harness the energies. Look up and say, thank you, Lord, for helping me attain wonderful moments that are coming. Okay? Ciao, my friends.